guys, and welcome back to another Sup Shorty. I'm planning on posting these on Mondays instead of Fridays because practically everyone posts them on Friday. I want to be unique. So anyhow, let's get on to the questions. Will you do a face reveal, please? Honestly, I might not do a face reveal. One of two things could happen. People like how I look and actually come to my channel just to see me, and the more likely choice is that people are disgusted by how I look and flee. What's your favorite science fiction show or movie, if you have one? I love Doctor Who. I actually grew up with it. When it was on the telly, I started watching it with the 10th Doctor. Come on, look at this hunk of man. Who wouldn't want to watch this TV show for him? Besides that, I had a lot of interesting story bits to it. There are so many episodes I love for it. Some of my favorite episodes are Tooth and Claw, Blink, and Silence in the Library. Those were my favorite episodes out of the 10th Doctor series, or the little bit that the 10th Doctor's in. If you guys actually seen Doctor Who, tell me down below if you guys actually seen it and which Doctor you actually grew up with. Congratulations on 1,000 subscribers! Have you ever played Pokemon Go? Actually, I can't because I don't own a phone. Though I wish I could play, it does seem like a lot of fun. What tool do you use to shade? When I shade, it just looks like two lines of different colors. It actually depends how I feel about shading. I usually use the blur tool on Psy, but if you want to learn more about how to color, I'm actually starting a Psy coloring tutorial series for my patrons who have access to any speed coloring videos. In other words, if you pledge $10 or more, you'll have access to this new series. How do you see your subscribers? Friends? Or maybe just some random fuckers that happen to like your videos? I actually call my subs homies because I don't see them as subscribers, but as family and friends. Homies is a combination of that. Also, if you haven't noticed, I actually say homies at the end of every episode, so that kind of give it away of what I call you guys. Do you agree with the following statement? Every dollar that is spent waging the war on drugs is a dollar not spent genetically engineering catgirls for domestic ownership. If the world actually came down to engineering catgirls, I think I'd shoot myself. That would involve experimenting on animals or humans, and that's something I'm highly against. Also, it involves enslavement. Even if it's an animal, it's also part human, and owning a human is basically slavery. What is your favorite character from Food Wars? I know this seems kind of obvious, but my favorite character is actually Soma, the main character. Basically because he's pretty creative and trying to make new dishes and all that stuff, and he's so enthusiastic about the thing that he loves most. 5 animes you would recommend? Also, love your vids! I'm happy you enjoy my videos, but also, like I said in the previous Sup Shorty, I'm just a casual watcher, so if I recommend a show, most likely you've already seen it, so I'll give it my best shot. Sweet and Lightning. If you like a slice of life, I recommend this one. Yes, I did mention it in the last video, and it's a really sweet story. It's with a single dad and his daughter trying out new foods in each episode. This recent week's actually made me cry a little. Panting and Stocking with Garterbelt. I can't actually show any clips of this show because there is a lot of violence and a lot of sexual suggestive content. But if you like that sort of thing, this is the show for you. Space Dandy. It was thanks to my sister that I actually started watching the show. It was one of my favorites. Now that I think of it, Space Dandy actually reminds me so much of Noble, with the whole booby equality and gotta show some love to the buns. Princess Jellyfish. Not sure if this is a slice of life, but it's about a girl who has average or maybe even less than average looks, who's obsessed over jellyfish. Throughout the show, they are trying to save the building her and her friends live in. Blue Exorcist. This one is a mainstream anime, and I don't care because I love it very much to the very end. And I know most of you guys probably heard of this anime, and I also heard that they're bringing it back, so I'm so excited to see that happen. Not sure when they're doing that though. How long does it take to draw one piece of art? P.S. Keep up the hard work. Once I know what I'm drawing, it only takes an hour for me to sketch it out. Actually, there's a way I can tell how long it takes me. Yesterday, I asked people to list out some characteristics, and a friend of mine did so. I posted the picture 5 hours after her request. Sounds about right. My art streams do take about 5 to 6 hours long, but if a picture has multiple characters and components, it might take me way longer than I desire. Maybe like a few weeks even. Is there any other form of art you do besides drawing? Yes, actually I was an art major in high school, and that gave me the opportunity to dabble in different arts forms like ceramics, sewing, and creative writing. What do you recommend you do when you start computer art? I say practice a shit ton, and take the time to learn how to use the art program you use. And if you're using a tablet, get used to it. You are your worst critic, so to you, your art might not be that great, but that's why I say practice. It took me years to get where I am, and I'm still learning what looks good to me. What is the best thing you know in the whole world? I can't really answer this because there isn't much I know worth telling. What's your favorite color? When I saw this question, I immediately wanted to say black, but black isn't a color, it's actually a value, so I would have to say red or purple. What is your opinion on Lily's Knights? I'm somewhat indifferent about Lily's Knights. I don't really know them, and to me, they're just a group of fans with a title. How did you get yourself into drawing? I love your videos. In the previous sub-shorty, I actually told y'all the origins of how I started, but I couldn't elaborate and explain how my art style grew and why I continue to draw. I have this friend, most of you guys know as Trash Critter. We have been friends for a long time, and I even grew up with her. She was the reason why I wanted to draw. She's an amazing artist, and I was actually jealous of her talent. I wanted to draw just like her. Soon enough, I figured out that you can't draw just like someone else, because not only are they developing their own art style, so are you. So in the end, I would never really been able to catch up with her. So I started to draw just for myself. Some YouTubers explode to fame with a series. Do you have anything like that on your channel? I actually do have a series like that. My channel started to really grow with the WitchCraft Series. It's a Minecraft roleplay adventure series. I had lots of fun with it, but eventually when school started up, I had to end it because it was difficult to maintain. Funny enough, it's actually starting again very soon. Just imagine if it brought my channel to life and it was one of the first series, just imagine now when I have more experience. And I don't say every other second. I would recommend you guys watch it. The link will be in the description and in the cards. Thanks for watching Sup Shorty. If you want me to continue this, leave a comment with any question you have in mind if you want to get to know me better. Make sure the comment has the hashtag SupShorty or I'll overlook it. You can also leave a question on my Twitter with the hashtag. I also want to say thank you guys for everything, especially for those who donated to my family's GoFundMe page. Though we haven't reached the goal, the bit that has been donated does help out a little bit. Also, like I said earlier in the video, that I'll be starting 2 new series. WitchCraft Season 2 will be coming soon, so I say catch up by watching Season 1. Also, keep in mind that this series was made when I started out, so some of the episodes do contain a lot of lag and a million ums. Lastly, I've been getting a lot of questions about how to draw and color. I might not be answering any more of those questions because a video tutorial series will be starting soon that will answer your questions for you with visual aid. But again, thank you guys so much, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, homies.